You made work supports an important part of your agenda as New Jersey governor. For instance, you increased your state earned income tax credit. You focus on the Work First programs. Tell us, what did you see from these reforms? How have you been able to measure those successes? And how would you try to translate that policy at the federal level?
Yeah, well, we doubled the earned income tax credit in New Jersey, and the reason we did it is because we have to do more than just talk about work. We have to really reward the people who are out there doing it. And as the economy in New Jersey got better and more jobs were available, especially in the private sector, we wanted to continue to encourage people to make that transition that Jeb was talking about in his answer, that if you give people this kind of Hobson's choice of, I can make more by sitting at home on the couch than I could if I go to work. Yeah. I mean, that's what a lot of people are facing right now. And I had individual citizens in my state say to me, you know, I don't make any sense for me and my family. If I went and took a job, I'd actually make less than I'm making right now when you put all the programs together that they were receiving. So doubling the earned income tax credit, I think, was one of our answers to that.
Now, how does increasing the EITC help address that specifically? I don't think everybody knows that.
Sure. Well, it is essentially a refundable tax credit, meaning that when you go to work, even if you're not paying income taxes in New Jersey because your threshold is too low to pay, we're going to give you a check back based upon the fact that you are earning your income. And you're going to get a check that helps to supplement your income from the government. But it's based upon the fact that you're working. You're earning your income, because the gap that exists, and I hear people complain about this all the time, but don't necessarily articulate it completely. They say, well, people are on their couches and they're not working and we've got to change the system. You're right, except that for some of those folks, they're confronted with the ugly truth that if they did get off their couch and went to work, they'd make less.
That's the key of the EITC, right? It
Exactly.
actually makes work pay.
Right.
Because in some cases, without it, a person will actually lose benefits, lose materially if they go take the job, and the EITC helps reduce that problem. Is that basically it?
That's exactly right, and that's why doubling the EITC made so much sense in our state. And remember, our state is a very high-cost state as well. In the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, it is a high-cost state to live in. Everything is a bit more expensive than it is in other parts of the country. So, to be able to do that, this gap grows even wider in a state like mine.